Here we go. These are some images that Gummy Chainsaw made showing the rest of the guys that we're going to be covering. That is Ashita Kim on the far left. Ashita Kim was a guy named Radford Davis out of Florida who decided to give himself a more Asian-sounding name in order to sell VHS tapes on Ninja Secrets.
Ashita Kim.
Ashita Kim.
I want to see the actual picture because the avatar that Gummy Chainsaw made does not look.
He's actually he's not Asian at all. That's the thing.
Oh, I know. See,
he's in here somewhere. I forget where. But all right, so here we are. Let's talk about a demonstration of the Dim Mak.
Ooh, the anal one. I hope
you're out of luck. Okay, but for people who are fans of this show, and of course I know Corndiff and JT have never missed an episode, we're actually going to be seeing a familiar face. That guy's name is Tom Cameron. And he teaches how to knock people out without touching them. And he had his student demonstrate it on him.
But impressive acts of mind over matter don't have to involve any supernatural skill. In the martial arts, mind over matter can be achieved by mental discipline alone.
It is actually very easy to do.
And among the most incredible
and we might see how it's done.
The deadly discipline of Dim Mak.
I've been studying martial arts for approximately 27 years. I started as a means of self-defense when I was in college. That was the first gym class that I'd ever taken.
According to Tom, Dim Mak can so perfectly refine the mind.
That guy's an instructor?
He looks like an 80s sitcom neighbor.
Get the fuck out.
Let's show him 10 years later. Again. That guy had one job and didn't want to touch him. Yes, you're right.
Can so perfectly refine the mind's control of the body that a skilled master can stop his enemy's heart with a single touch.
Okay, I want y'all to keep that in mind, that is the claim. Can stop the heart with a single touch.
The death touch.
The death touch.
If stimulating key points on the body can affect health, maybe a precise blow to a special acupressure point can terminate life.
I absolutely believe that this information is vital to get out. Imagine if the population are able to use these techniques not only for self-defense, but to resuscitate their grandparents when they have a heart attack, resuscitate their child if they get into an accident.
That's
it can reverse death as well.
That's quite the justification leap you're taking there, Mr. Cameron.
A lot of epileptic seizures. Imagine what the medical implications of that are.
Grab. This slides down, touches that point, and moves the person to the ground.
I've had a lot of martial artists that have said, what I'm doing is not possible. I'm fake.
Yes, lots. Lots of people.
I think I could take this guy.
My students are going along with me until I touch them and show them exactly what's going on.
Now, the basis of showing all this stuff also, Cardiff, is that we study psychics a lot. We show the tricks that psychics use in order to convince people that they're talking to the dead or that they're being manipulated and deceived. These bullshito artists are using the exact same tactics by claiming
they speak to dead people.
Well, I mean, claiming psychic powers. They're saying that they have the spiritual power, and without giving a single point of reference, they say
get the ghosts to kill people.
Yes, that's exactly it. No, without giving a single point of reference, they're saying lots of people have told me, you know, kind of politician language to some extent, but it's manipulative, it's deceptive. Everyone's saying
very Chad Zumock.
Very Chad Zumock. And very John. A lot of people have told me that this happened, and they are saying that I'm teaching this, but then I show them that they're wrong. You're going to see it. We in our last episode, we actually gave names to all of the techniques used by psychics, and you're going to see some of those if you've seen that
Once
episode.
they've been touched by me or somebody who is skilled at what this is, there's no doubt in their mind that what we're teaching is real.
Mars.
When I
celebrating
gave a
6 months
demonstration a
membership.
couple years ago at the national championships, one of the ramifications was that a group of martial arts instructors tried to have a contract put out on me to silence me from teaching these techniques. So
A contract was put out on his life to stop him from teaching these techniques.
Good.
Yes. Hamhead, are you a doctor? No, but I know karate. Exactly.
yes, it's
Okay.
difficult to get this information.
I feel like all this was important for the build-up.
When you say a contract out on you, what do you mean by that?
They wanted me dead.
What incredible skill are these martial arts masters so afraid of that they would make this alleged threat?
Energetic results of some of these techniques.
For the first time on television, Tom Cameron has agreed to show us.
Are we prepared to see this? Are you
My name is
ready?
Jeff Schultz. I'm a nurse paramedic with Justice Fire Department. We're going to be checking his blood pressure, his pulse, and his respirations. And we need to do this to get a baseline set of vital signs before Master Cameron
That's a
performs the
very
actual heart stop.
Closed-minded thing that you laughed at, Luigi Greenberg. Men can be nurses too. Some of the best nurses are men.
I'm laughing that he called him Master Cameron. I wouldn't want my nurse to call me Master. My male nurse.
Absolutely, positively, under no
So all the male
circumstances
nurses out there
attempt
would
to
think
duplicate what I'm about to show you.
Don't
Because
duplicate this,
What is
JT.
physiologically happening to him is his heart is turning off.
His heart is turning off.
It's like flatliners.
Flatliners for stupid people.
This
bring
is
him
the
back.
actual technique. One of the actual death touches.
Now, I just want to make it clear. He's made a lot of claims here. He's claimed he's going to stop his heart. The heart is going to stop, that this is dangerous. Just watch.
Somebody is coming at you with a knife in a lethal self-defense. You catch. You're activating the points on the top. Catch.
He kicked him in the arm.
Notice he's
And
already
stopped
starting to
his
turn
heart.
Purple. The lips, the chest.
You'll notice that Matt's heart doesn't actually stop, as Tom claims. But it does exhibit one irregular beat. Evidence or stunt?
Oh, he's got a murmur. It's like, find me someone with a murmur.
I'm blown away at the hubris of these overly confident con artists who can literally say with a straight face, I'm going to do X and demonstrate it. And you bring in all your science and your evidence tracking machines, and it will show you that I'm going to do this. And what does it do? It shows he is lying. That's all it does. But he's not going to back down. He's going to continue to say his
on
lips
the
are turning
30.
blue. No. That is you saying his lips are turning blue.
What the hell they doing, all?
I believe they are raping him.
He's becoming real diaphoretic, which is very common in shock. His heart rate did drop to the 20.
Let's just. I gotta say one thing, and then I gotta go.
Okay.
But the nurse, the medical professional on hand,
Yes. Who called him Master Cameron, by the way, which leads you to believe he's in on it.
yeah. But as a medical professional, if they believed someone was dying in front of them, I think their first obligation is to resuscitate, not to put on an EKG monitor
Yes.
so that we can demonstrate whether or not.
Now,
Heart is
something that I actually left out was Master Tom Cameron there demonstrating that when you have your chi disrupted and it causes you to pass out, there's a specific way to bring your chi back, which is slapping the back of the neck. And notice the nurses are doing exactly what Tom Cameron has suggested they do, as opposed to their own medical training. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask you to stick around for a minute because the next video here is going to
you
be.
can leave any time you want, but the second I say I gotta go, just one more thing, potato.
You're going to like it. I think you're going to like this.
Well, tell me what I like.
Potato. Oh, wait, I didn't realize that was Tom Cameron behind him. That is Tom Cameron. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a
Blood pressure
nurse.
went up 160 over 100, which isn't uncommon once the heart is restarted. Blood pressure tends to go up.
Ah, okay.
Started.
How we doing? Coming back?
Even though we've acknowledged that it never stopped.
Because no doctor was present, there's no certain.
Why wasn't there? Because no doctor was present. Why wasn't there a doctor present? If we are going to be stopping a fucking heart in the middle of a gymnasium knowingly.
Skipping art. This guy essentially showed this guy a picture of the love of his life. And his heart skipped the beats.
But his claim is that he stopped the heart. So if he is in fact confident in his own skills, why wasn't there proper medical attention prepared? We all know it's nonsense. We know it's bullshit. But his claim is that it was in fact going to stop a man's heart.
But he said he could punch him back to life, no?
You know what? You got me there. Maybe he knew what he was doing. Such nonsense.
That this was real.
And then he gets people. You get these people to play along.
Blood pressure.
Yes, that is correct,
okay?
Dang Lizard. Because there was no doctor that had time for this bullshit.
Pretty strange feeling to have it go down so quick and the heart stop like that.
Yeah.
We did not allow the student's heart to stop for
Now, that is a psychic trick called absolving responsibility, in which you are, in fact, doing exactly what you say you're going to do, but it doesn't work out the way you want it to. You say, well, something went wrong. The spirits weren't working that day. Now he's saying, everything I said I was going to do, okay, in fact, I did not do it, but here's why it didn't happen. Fucking idiot. Oh, god damn it. Fucking motherfucker. Shit.
Am I allowed to go now?
Hold on. I'll tell you when you can go.
to stop for any length of time.
I think you're going to like this.
Only allowed it to go to a point where it was obvious that the cardiac action was failing.
It's called edging.
These techniques should only be practiced under the strictest guidelines by under teachers who know exactly how to do full resuscitation.
Substitute teacher.
Imagine if we could all start and stop each other's hearts.
Yeah.
A dark possibility.
But we've said it
mind
didn't
over
happen. Fucking idiot. Okay, this is Mr. Frank Dukes, famous Canadian from Ontario. He,
The Canadian.
JT, is the basis, the person Jean-Claude Van Damme played in the movie Bloodsport. He claims that was his story. He is full of lies. We are going to learn all about his lies, spectacular lies. This is him demonstrating his version of the Dim Mak. It is somehow brick-based.
I want to point out is what is known as a death touch. The ability to hit someone, leave no bruise, no mark whatsoever, and yet
Stop this
kill them,
brick's
or
heart.
let them die hours later.
This sounds like a
valve.
James Bond movie, you
Well,
realize.
the ninjas were the James Bonds of Japan.
Okay,
You know, you put two of these things, and what are these called?
These
They're
are just
circular brick, too.
tops.
These are important.
Easy to break. I broke the ones over there. I'll leave these intact, in fact, for this time. And I'll break the bottom brick, and I'll leave the top one.
That's
intact.
all, just the bottom one?
Yeah, I'll break
Okay.
the bottom one.
Go for it, Frank.
Which now, you're going to break this brick down here,
Physics,
not the little ones that
asshole.
you put in there.
That's right.
Do you remember this trick from the movie Bloodsport? Anybody?
It's not easy to
How about me, guys? Should I move it?
How he
Yeah, you like
he-
just right straight through it.
right, and he breaks the bottom brick.
Oh, my heavens. Hey, and I will demonstrate. These two, not broken, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Now, what he does there is he starts talking about Dim Mak. He's saying, this is the Dim Mak, this is how it's used. And at some point he says, you know, I was in the CIA. And she says, well, these are like ninja things. And he makes a comparison. He goes, well, the CIA is a lot like being a ninja. I didn't keep it in there because it was stupid. And he's stupid. And we're going to talk all about his stupidity. But here's another guy who does the Dim Mak.
That
This
was
is
the
the
part I'm going to like.
This is what you're going to like. This is the last thing we're going to watch.
Saturday, but for now we have a sneak
This is
peek.
a guy who
So
says,
we're gonna
I'm going to
start
do the
right
Dim
over
Mak.
here. Is that right? Yes. Okay.
And then we're going to
21.2
see his
pounds.
association.
That's the brick right there. Okay. And why the glass? I'm gonna break that concrete slab with that glass without breaking the glass.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Now, watch what he does, and then watch the reporter.
That's incredible. Wait, no, to be honest, I actually felt these bricks. These are real bricks. I mean, there's no don't. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Wow!
Wow.
Check it out, baby. Done.
The reporter unknowingly
These are real bricks.
exposed the trick. He was not warned beforehand. Now,
Nice
this won't make sense. This won't make sense to Cardiff, but JT, watch this because we're gonna now loop it all back around to what we've been talking about.
Okay, what is this over
so
here?
far about Count Dante.
Okay, go for it. Don't touch. I won't touch it.
Now he tells the reporter, "Stop touching shit."
That's true.
Oh, Gummy, pay attention to this too. You're gonna like this.
You know what? Either way, that was impressive. That was good job. Good job. Okay, so
Real or
lots of
not?
discipline goes into martial arts.
Real or not?
Yes.
Way to go.
Okay.
Black Dragon World Record Exhibition. He is a direct part of Count Dante's Black Dragon Fighting Society. Count Dante's legacy still lives on, and people are still buying into the bullshit.
Is Count Dante still alive today?
No, Count Dante died at the age of 36 from a cocaine overdose.
The real
Whoa, whoa, we didn't get to that part.
No, we got a little sidetracked. I might have to make that some members only stuff. But yeah, died with a bleeding nose on the toilet.
It's like Grant Fuhr.
Like Elvis.
So yeah, this has so much involved with it because of being exposed as a trick on live TV and also being associated with Count Dante's Black Dragon Fighting Society. So there you have it, folks. You're free to go, Corndiff. You're free to go, Cardiff.
Fucking asshole.
That's right, it sucks.